It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now ETN to start the drive, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 2nd down, ETN once more, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Hey, wahoo! Mike 3. Danny. 0-0, Mike free. Check the outs.
Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Mike 3, Hey, orbit. Combo.
From the 17, Lawrence. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Arnold Ebiketie make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They'd been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss, because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. Right at the 30. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Kill. Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Watch tight end. Hey, boys, we got 4.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Ready.
Back to throw here. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Okay,
and some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
4 down.
Slice blue.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Let's go.
Go now. 30 base. Go.
Hey, watch the ball. 0-0, Mike free.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Slam.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
0-0, Mike free.
Hey, seam 6.
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey,
They'll
red.
send the tight end in motion left.
Set, go.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. We're scoreless after one.
Baby, get him, boy. Get him, boy.
On the double.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the
Tight end
sticks.
to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
3 down, 3 down. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
22 needle. Red, cycle. Ready, go.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he'll be out right at the 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
43 rail. Check, smash.
Switch. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 36, 36. Shift.
Cut, go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Falcons at 10-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Tight ends on the ring, go. Tight ends on the ring.
Spike, 60.
We got 3 down.
Cut.
He'll look to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Tight end's right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Needle blue.
Second and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Come on, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Let's go.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Let's go.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
0-0, Mike free.
Yeah.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
On the double.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Lawrence to throw.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 31. Check 31.
Move.
Mike's 54.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Twist.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Check 24. Check 43.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Green Jack.
Tight end right. Alert.
Ready, go.
They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
6.
4 down, check. 4 down.
Now back to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 4.
Drill green.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And, oh, what a catch at the 2. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
White.
Double tight. We got 4.
Rail. Yellow. Set. Cut.
They'll look to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Set. Ready. Black. 95.
We got heavy. Everybody scoot up.
Smash. Red.
Watch number 5. Double tight. Double tight.
Set. Go.
They'll throw now on the final play. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, as time expires in the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with You and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They start the second half here with Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
Shock, 17. Striker.
No, off.
Hut.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. 3 down. Hey, check.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Tight on the right.
Hey. 4 down. Switch.
Ready, go.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on 3rd down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it to him for the first down.
Ready?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hut, go.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Give to Patterson, running to the right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Check number 6.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw. It's complete. It's Miller. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but, the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game, you'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Mike 3. Call
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
0-0, Mike. Bravo.
On the ball. Mike 3, Mike.
Now Lawrence.
Go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Another tote for Etienne. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Hey, Alpha. 0-0, Mike 3.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. Able to find Isabella. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Shift.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He's at the 50. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Hey. We got 3 down.
Running the counter, Patterson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Blue 32.
Tight end right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Patterson running between the tackles. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 37. Koo knocks this one through the posts, and that will extend their lead even further. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Handoff, running left, Patterson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football.
Strikers, 3-3.
Rip left.
They'll run with Patterson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Mike 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Watch the run.
On the ball.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the